You step out of Shibuya Station and into a sea of neon and moving bodies. But when you turn off the main avenues and duck into a local izakaya, a neighborhood pub, the environment shifts completely. You're suddenly shoulder to shoulder under glowing paper lanterns, surrounded by the smell of grilled yakitori and loud conversation. The host points you to an empty stool. You sit down, and they hand you a heavily laminated menu. It is a wall of dense, unreadable kanji. No English, no pictures. And every regular in the room has just turned to look at you for a half second. If you pull out a translation app or use the polite Japanese you learned in a textbook, the server immediately switches to slower, simpler Japanese or broken English. An invisible wall goes up between you and the easy warmth of the room. Tokyo has two distinct types of these restaurants. There are the sleek, modern chains where you order silently from a glowing tablet. Then there are the older, intimate stalls, where the cook is the owner and regulars yell their orders over the counter. In these traditional spaces, the hospitality shifts the moment you break the local cadence. Navigating the unspoken rules and street-level slang is what determines whether you are treated like a temporary visitor or a regular on your very next visit. The test starts the second the sliding door rattles open. Someone behind the counter will shout, "Irashaimase," to welcome you. You do not need to shout back. A simple nod is exactly what they expect. Look at this timeline. Once you take a seat, you have about 2 minutes. A server will approach expecting your first-round drink order, the toriinkuru. They do not want your food order yet. For a draft beer, say, "Toriezu namabiru onegai shimasu." Dropping that single word, toriezu, tells the staff that you understand the ordering drill. It signals that you're ready to start the night fast, with drinks first and food later. Soon, your drinks will arrive alongside a small dish you absolutely did not order. This is the otoshi. It functions as the izakaya's table charge, costing between 3 and 500 yen per person. Do not send it back. Do not ask what it is. Eat it and nod approvingly. Navigating these first 5 minutes without hesitation resets the tone for your night, signaling you know how the room works. When you're finally ready for food, do not wave both arms in the air or shout across the room. Repeat calls or snapping your fingers will immediately mark you as a rude tourist. Instead, make brief eye contact with a passing staff member and say "sumimasen" at a normal speaking volume. One word, one time. They will come. If you still can't read the menu, just point at an item on another table or a random line of text and say, "Kore o hitotsu onegai shimasu." One of this, please. Or better yet, ask the server, "Osusume wa nan desu ka?" What do you recommend? Order whatever they point at. You won't regret it. This flowchart illustrates how an izakaya operates. They are not designed for one massive food order up front. The rhythm is continuous. Drinks arrive, small plates arrive, more drinks are ordered, and more plates come over the course of 2 or 3 hours. When your glass is nearly empty, catch the server and say, "Mo ippon onegai shimasu." One more of the same, please. While keeping that cycle going, watch your table manners. Pour drinks for your friends before you pour your own. Step outside if you need to blow your nose, and never leave a tip. It creates confusion and mild offense. Falling into this shared rhythm of continuous ordering and careful table etiquette turns a simple meal into a communal social event. When you're ready to leave, catch the server one last time and say, "Okaike onegai shimasu," the check please. In almost every Tokyo izakaya, you pay on the way out. Walk your bill directly to the tight register area at the front, have your cash or card ready, and step aside quickly so you don't block the door. As you walk out, turn to the cook and say, "Gochiso-sama deshita." That was a feast. You will likely get a bow and a genuine invitation to return, a reaction you will not get by following grammar from a textbook. Surviving a local pub requires matching the specific cultural cadence of the room you're standing in. Vocabulary lists alone will not get you there. Standard language apps train you for a sterile boardroom. They leave you completely exposed the second you step off the main street and need actual izakaya Japanese. Street tongue fixes this. It uses custom AI scenarios to simulate these exact street-level interactions, scoring your pronunciation against real Tokyo speech patterns rather than robotic audio. Start blending in before your flight even lands. Download Street Tongue for iOS and Android using the link in the description below. And before you go, tell us in the comments, what is the most embarrassing cultural mistake you've ever made while traveling? We'll feature the best stories in our next video.